Hey guys, Jordan here in the Jordan's Tech Junk Field Lab tonight. We did the G-Scale DDR5 with the Ryzen 7 APU. This is the 8700G. We're going to do some memory overclocking, or rather you're going to catch what we did live on the live stream on some memory overclocking. It's just an overview of parts. Obviously we got the 45 Home Lab HL15. Surprisingly, this is like the best open air air stock cooling solution for benching that I can think of at the moment, because it's just got all these fans. It's got 3 across the front, 3 more behind the drives. I pulled out most of the caddies, dislodged the drives, and it keeps all the DRAM and all the components on the motherboard really cool. I actually had the CPU passively cooled just by the airflow of these on the Noctua cooler. It's the NHU12A cooler. It's a massive cooler for such a low TDP chip. It's able to just handle it passively. This board is the Asus ROG Strix B568 Gaming Wi-Fi. It's an okay board. It is 4 DIMM channels, so it's less than ideal for overclocking, but it's been doing extremely good for us for getting some DRAM. We've got the timings basically as loose as they'll allow us to go to try and get this thing to post. We're getting reliable posts. Windows boot is a little bit here and there, but these big fans just blowing massive amounts of air across the front of the DRAM and everything, keeping everything cool with the voltages that we're running. You can see we've got some stability issues trying to get Windows to boot. See, it rolled through last time. Let's see if we can get it to come through. There we go. We've got our AMD 8700G with integrated Radeon graphics. We're using the W7500 here as our display in order to take some more load off of it. We've got our DRAM clocked right now up to 9200 megahertz at this point. I'm trying to get it to boot to Windows more reliably at 9200. There's a bit of a wall just after that that'll have problems. But last night, take a look at this. We had it up to 10,000 megahertz on this APU on air stock cooling.
Ooh!
Ooh. Ooh.
Let's fucking go, bro! Yo! Ho, ho, ho!
Is it okay if I post this on Hard Robot?
Fuck you.
Here's why the 45 drives HL15 is the ultimate air stock overclocking rig. 6 big ass fans. That'll do it. One thing worth mentioning, the Kioxia XG8 down there, ever since I swapped this SSD, has been incredibly more reliable than the other random M.2 that I had. At first I was a little reluctant to put something in for such abuse like this, but the XG8's been an absolutely solid choice. Right, so we're reliably able to post at 9200 megahertz. We can go even a little bit higher on it. But just to kind of go over high level some of the quick settings, so we've got, we loaded the Expo tweaked tuner profile, so we're at 9200 megahertz, our F-clock's all the way down to 1700. We turned off all of the automatic stuff and downclocked the CPU to 1 gigahertz, making sure to lock the GPU boost as well at 2900, even though that does get disabled. We're running, our voltage is pretty high up, but the memory seems to be staying cool. For those curious, this is the G-Skill Trident Z5 Neo RGB. Right, I don't have a capture card down here yet, so sorry about that. But for those curious, we've got our memory voltages set to 1.7, and we do have the extreme overvoltage enabled in order to allow us to go a little bit higher. Where's that fucking DRAM timing? There it is.
Wait, there's more timings we can loosen.
Yeah, you can loosen timings. You could.
Then I want to loosen them all the way. I want them as loose as your mom.
So our timings, in order to get this high, again, this is air stock, 52, 63, 63, 126, TRC 127, 84, maxed out the refresh interval, and the other big key that we were able to tweak was these guys. So I think we ended up with 32 here. Oh, no, it's 30. I think that maxes out. 72. Yeah, so that helped provide a little bit more stability last night. We'll see what we can get tonight. But yeah, that's what we were able to run to get reliable posting on 9200 megahertz. So we've got the Amber DRAM light right now, undergoing training. We'll move the CPU red, and if we can roll through that, we should get a post. This Windows installation isn't totally borked. It's been fairly resilient, but this would be the second one we've killed with stability issues. And we posted. So this Windows installation actually might be completely screwed, but we can come back to our BIOS screen here. We were, I believe that was 96 or 9800 megahertz. 9800. So that actually doesn't have Windows support. So we'll never get into it with that. So overall, two key takeaways from this is a learning experience. We got the AMD APU all tweaked up. It's got a really solid memory controller in it, apparently. Something that's just being uncovered right now. And it's got quite the ability on air stock just to overclock the DRAM. We're gonna shoot for 10,000 megahertz here. The other big thing that was surprising for me was I just randomly picked it because it had to be it was in this case because I was using it as a NAS, but the 45 drives HL15 works as an amazing overclocking rig. I need some of those remote cable buttons that you can get that take like the reset and the power and kind of bring them out toward the front of the case. This case by default doesn't actually have a reset button on it, but the power buttons on the back, getting to the CMOS reset is pretty easy. I do wish this had a button on the back. It's just got a BIOS flashback button on this Asus board. I think with a better motherboard and a little bit more patience, getting over 10,000, the 10,000 hump would be relatively easy. What's frustrating about this right now is we actually just posted when we saw that air screen before. That was at 10,000 megahertz again, which Windows just will not do.
Enter, enter.
Oh shit, it's getting farther. Yo!
Yo, let's go.
Yo!
Let's go. Let's
Come
go.
on!
Huh? Come on.
Let's see.
No!
Oh!
Ah.
So fucking close!
It's like that South Park episode where you're like, ah.
All right, so sorry about the cell phone Discord live stream capture, but big shout out to Nox and Tupic for doing that for me last night. It was totally unintentional. We had no idea what we were getting into. 9,200 posting into Windows, I think even higher than that, and 10,000 posting to the BIOS on this guy with barely any trying. I mean, there's some extensive trial and error in there, but we weren't taking it extremely seriously. Did it with a single stick of DRAM, used the W7900 for our video output, and again, the HL15 to help provide a bunch of airflow over it. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. We're gonna keep doing all kinds of wacky stuff like this. There's more to come on this this APU. Specifically interested in getting the DRAM even higher and getting the CPU clock up, but might need a better cooler. Stay tuned.